thanks for being here. It's Heidi Huck with Brief, the Build and Real Estate Forum, and today I'm at Constructing Hope, which is a a pre-apprenticeship program for non-union and union construction workers out there in commercial and residential. I've got Anthony Williams, a March 2020 graduate from Constructing Hope. Congratulations, Anthony.
Thank you very much.
And today's going to share with us just a few moments, a little bit about his history. I understand you have a couple kids.
Yes.
How old are they?
My son is 8 and my daughter's 5.
Oh, sweet, fun. Do you just like crazy, huh?
Oh yeah, they're full energy. I
Awesome.
love it. My background is I was working for a company for about 3 years, and in these 3 years, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I get my kids to daycare at 6, and I can be at work at 6:30. I get off at 2:30, get my kids at 3, get home around 4 or 4:15, cook dinner, do some schoolwork, watch a little TV, now it's time to go to sleep, and do this every day.
Right.
Now, the thing about this is that that's fine, that's part of life, but the part that starts killing me, at least the part that started bothering me, was I'm getting nowhere.
Yeah.
I can't afford 1 week off.
So what were you getting paid back then?
I was getting paid, I started off making $13.50.
Okay,
When I
so
first got
really
hired.
that's minimum wage
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. 3 years later, I was making
And you were
56
raising
more.
2 kids on that.
Yes.
And then you went to this program, Constructing Hope.
Right.
And when you got out of the program, getting a job, what were you getting paid for that job coming out of here?
My first job coming out of here, I was making $34.50 an hour.
Wow, so you like more than doubled.
Yes, yes.
Wow.
That's
awesome.
Yeah, that's what you can raise
That's
your children
awesome.
off of. You can
Yeah.
actually pay rent.
And that was just when you're first level at that job. So if it could, well, and obviously we know COVID happened,
Yeah.
but with all that going on, then if you would sticking with a job like that, say in 2 to 5 years, I'm sure you get pay increases,
You do.
more responsibilities, more training.
You do. You do.
Wow.
Depending on what
so
trade-
Constructing Hope really sets you up for a good foundation.
Oh, they let you know this. See, what I'll tell you is, they bring individuals in each trade who let you know what they do, how much they get paid, and this is part of our job. Are you interested in it?
Right.
And for me, my trade was engineer operator, heavy machine operator.
Right.
And they let you know, you'll start making this money. You'll
Right.
start.
And what was one of your favorite parts of Constructing Hope?
One of my favorite parts in this program was the variety of different types of personalities, and the main thing I really love is when they bring in individuals who graduated from here, who came back to talk to us, who are
Nice.
now working in the field. Because what happens is you think that I can't do it because I'm not special. I don't have these tools. I don't know anything. You know, most of us don't pretty much know the craft that we're interested in.
Right.
But when they, Pat and the other guys here, Bobby, get someone who's actually graduated from this program, go out and work, and then come back a year or so later and say, hey, I used to sit right over there in the corner, and I didn't know anything, and I just thought this is way too much, but look at me now, I'm providing a decent life for me and
So
my family.
inspiring.
Yeah, that's what I like. You do get, is you get certification that costs somewhere in the thousands.
Okay.
Here, sitting in class, you don't have to pay for that.
Okay.
So you are paid in a form, but
Yeah.
not necessarily a check put in your hand.
Okay, and then you get this, you get done with the program, and what did you elect to do then, since things obviously changed March of 2020, as we all know.
So
We're still in it a little bit, but
across America, during this COVID situation, what you'll find out is that the one industry that was hit the least is construction. Here in the metropolitan area here in Portland, Oregon, construction is booming.
oh yeah, it's
It
going
is
crazy.
booming. Now, to go into a classroom and be taught your trade, that's put on hold. But to go out and work, there are, it was
Lots
a green
of
light.
jobs.
Yeah, lots of jobs. So what you learn here also is that you may have a trade that you're interested in, and you may really want to do it. What you do is you go for that. But what they teach us here is that have a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C.
Awesome.
Because what this whole thing wants to teach you, or at least it taught me, is that you can try your hardest to get into something, and you may just not be ready yet. But that doesn't mean give up. What that means is have a plan B. That if you can get a plan B, you're at least still close, and you can work your way up to where plan A is.
Sure.
So when I originally didn't get accepted in a local 701, which is union, my plan B was to go to it's called Northwest College of Construction.
Okay.
Plan B, they are non-union.
Okay.
And so Northwest College of Construction is a facility where they have areas like this where they can teach individuals. And you have to go through a process where you can be accepted and you can be denied. But thanks to Constructing Hope, I have so many certifications.
That's
And I'm
awesome.
aware of so much that I'm a prime candidate for that school.
Great.
So our process was a lot simpler than someone coming off the street.
What would you say to anybody who is wanting to be a part of this program? What steps do they need to take aside from going online? Where does their mindset need to be? Where's their motivation need to be? What are the little things they need to do to make sure? Because I know it can be scary for people. Not sure really, what is this industry all about?
Right.
I'll tell you what, we are behind on trades, guys. We don't have enough trades. Nationwide, we're behind. So this program's great opportunity for employment, consistent, continued employment, no matter what state you choose to live in or what city. So you're looking at this and somebody's sitting here listening to you, what would you give them as advice?
My advice to someone listening to this interview would be, I had no clue to what next year would bring. I just knew one thing. I want to be a successful adult in this society. I want to raise my kids. I want to be able to have money to put in a gas tank plus buy a Twinkie at the store. I don't want to work every day hard as I can work and only get paid enough to stay broke after paying my bills. This gave me an opportunity to actually have a chance at grasping what I'm looking for as a parent, as an individual. You know, the amount of money you can make will sustain you. It's the type of payments that you should really receive for the type of work you do. Versus working years and years and years for a company in production, or you can be what I was considered a machine operator, and start off making $13.50, and 3 years later you're making 50 cents more.
Right.
You know, in the construction trade, when you learn something, you're worth more money.
Yeah. And you're in high demand.
Yeah,
People
you're in
want
high
you.
demand, yes.
Yep, that's
Yes.
awesome. Well, congratulations again,
Thank you.
Anthony, and glad you can support your kids that way, and looking forward to seeing where you are in the next couple, 3 years, and we'll have to re-interview you again.
Yeah, great. I look forward to it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Anthony.
Thank
Thanks
you.
you guys for listening. Have a
All
great
right,
day.
bye-bye.